Shackle shot to start things off, but now with the magic missile mid one, he's going to try and amp himself. No, he turns back onto Kiro, but he's dead. Regardless. Good rotation in. He's playing very defensively now, passive behind this range creep, Febby and Dubu. Now he's moved forward with the shackle shot, not quite latching down. Mid one's going to barely escape out of this one. The TP's coming in, 3-4-3 stop. Telekinesis now doing double hellbat smash, and QO, the win run just in time, but Ohio's got another mana burn, and it's by Carapace. The cast bounces back between them, and QO is trapped in between 4 heroes. Loses life, and this time it's the role reversal. Off as Fnatic have already taken that tower, and it looks like they want to come back and defend their one up at top. And another TP in. MP is very deep in behind enemy lines, and Net comes in to spin. Free telekinesis is good, but is it good enough? MP still surviving through, but not quite enough, and the Omni Flash is still available from Net anyway.
He ran forward towards the tower. His whole team was running back even before the TP. So he'll have said, sorry guys, my bad.
One. East across. Bottom room spot, shackle shot. Slow him down a little bit, but mid one of course does have the standing eclipse, and well, that was wailing the Febby, doesn't even need it. The stun will not land, but get a kill on the vengeful spirit regardless. Febby making the most of this, where MVP want to try and get these little, like it feels like MVP are trying to do the bare minimum to get these kills. You know, smoke up ports to look in for a kill, try and bring in 2 heroes to get the trade. Fnatic realize that's what MVP do, so they bring in all 4 or 5. Right?
Yep, that was
mid and roaming into the top safe lane. But Benjamin Witch top to have nothing. They need to go and kill towers, they need to go and kill heroes, honestly. Might be looking towards mid, but QO's the one that's caught. Telekinesis and the impetus damage is more than enough for Fnatic to take him down. This move from MVP, they wanted to play into that, but Forest caught with by Carapace. Now the Astral down mid one tries to throw a couple of arcane orbs down onto him, but MP joins the fight. The Storm Hammer, it flies down onto 3-4-3, and the Ghost Strength is popped out for MP as well. He's only going to get the Rubik though. Not a big kill.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Courier dies. DJ just swipes it down in one big spear. Net spins in, Omni Slash at the ready. MP, the Sven, still wails into him with the Ghost Strength up. Stuns back onto Ohio with a damage output. MP shredded. Fnatic runs to the dive jungle. They'll look for another one. Forever's caught. The Bat Rider with no way to run, no escape available. A final quick uphill. Mid one. Bat Rider and Ohio just catches more. Febby. This is just MVP being ripped apart at the seams.
Yeah, it's starting to feel a lot like the first game of the series where MVP just didn't look quite such a big lead already this early in the game.
With Ohio available just to reveal everybody and go invis like this, Forev caught with the Carapace and stun, and now stolen out as the Firefly from the Rubik. But Telekinesis with a Fade Bolt will be more than enough to secure that one. Stun's thrown. MP has no availability to chase down the next assassin. QO. Windrun is gone. Midone wants to fight into this. There's a stun out from the Vengeful Spirit, and MP, God's Strength is here. The Stormhammer flies, but 3-4-3. Firefly forward. They're looking for the damage of the Midone. He heals himself up with the Fairy Fire, but it's not enough. 3-4-3. Firefly still burning through MVP there, though, as Net spins down Tubu. And now looks for more. DJ in for the shot into another one. And another one. And Febby TPing away, and there's no stun or telekinesis. The damage up, but not quite enough. 3-4-3. Barely missing out on that kill. Stuck up on the high ground now. Lasso. Forever gets something for his troubles, but is he going to lose his life as well? Omni Slash bounces back onto him, and 3-4-3 still survives! Burns through fire in the flames as he's stuck up on the high ground, but MVP, 11-5 lead for Fnatic now, and this fight recap's going to
some tank ability. But if you get into a situation where what you actually need is spell immunity, it's like you're going to be like, I wish I went for Big Gibby, and if you get into a situation where what you actually need is true mobility, you're going to wish you had a blink. This is the build that RTZ was going when he was playing a lot of OD for EG all the time of Starladder, and the idea I think is that it's the best offensive essentially, I think. If you can trust your team to do the setup for you, top lane,
they should be able to kill him. Death Ward in the end will be enough damage, but Enchantress kind of bottom lane pairs up with Ohio, and just the two of them kill off QO.
And then you expected from last game is once you stop the enemy's timing, once you stop pulling it back, suddenly that's a hero that just punishes and stays ahead for the rest of the game.
Oh, they see Forever, yes they do, jump in, kill. Easy stuff, and a Firefly stolen by 3-4-3, so he can start playing Quidditch again.
extend your lead even more, because you're not, the composition you're against is not one that you're worried about, like, the game goes late, they're suddenly gonna make some huge comeback. Like, sure, MVP do have heroes that are good late, but they're not necessarily better than Fnatic's. So if you just keep getting that gold lead, fine.
Ohio is doing a dance of death around. He killed off the Dire Courier, now setting up for maybe a kill off of Dubu. One will cancel out this teleportation with Astral and just kill. Through though if they really require, and QO running low on mana and already with a focus fire on cooldown. It's a good chakra shot to start things off, and now the blink lasso, but look at that. There's no Firefly from Forever. He knew what was going to come out, but Mid-One's still alive. They couldn't do any damage through the lasso, and this is going to be MVP. Still hiding behind their racks with 2 ultis down. The God Strength's not even coming out of MP. If he threw the Storm Hammer, dodged by Net. Baron's falling. MVP, oh dear. Ohio jumps forward, not going to throw a stun. Bring the fear into MVP and making them run back to their ancient as they just chunk into these racks. Net cannot dodge that one, and the second shot will latch. Back onto Ohio, good Death Ward, and Net. Astral doesn't drop, has Aegis, MP stuns, double smoke strength is still there and available. Net finally dies, no he doesn't, oh he's back through, they kill off 4, and MVP die in their own base. 4 are gone with a buyback through from the Wind Ranger. Oh, Sven might have to do the same. They're going to lose one full lane. Still a tier 2 mid though, but MVP have the last bastion of hope.
What could go better for them? Like, maybe the enemy team like falls asleep and Sven cleaves them to death. Like, I just think that all of the things that MVP wants to happen happened. They still lost on.
Forced out from Forever. Who's this Astral on? Who have they caught? Is it the Wind Ranger? It is. QO now going to try and turn back onto Net, but swipe down the line of duty. Lasso forward and Swimmer Cape is there, but the double up through onto Net. This might be his death. There's spin in 2 seconds time. He'll go to drop as well. He can keep himself alive. He's actually not surviving. He's not dying. He's surviving through it all. The stun comes through, but he's dodged again by the Blade Fury from Net. And somehow, Juggernaut doesn't die. Fnatic happy with this? Or do they want to go for a third? Stopping them. All they need is a creep wave now.
Yeah, I mean the only thing they could even possibly be worried about is that OD doesn't have ulti ready, but I don't think they need that to win a fight.
Save Net, Ohio. Ample out to the Death Ward, but MP, he's gone in looking for mid-one. The Omni Slash though saves them up, and the healing ward is dropped, so he'll back up to full pretty much. And mid-one's still not dying. Just stand his ground, he'll finally drop in the Firefly, and the damage output from MVP is looking okay now, but the buyback from Sven is not expended. MP's not buying back. This is their last lane back, this is their last defense, and maybe that's why they're talking about calling GG. Another tap out. Game number 3 goes away for Fnatic, 2-1, and this was really devastating.
One way, but this felt very one way.